Hi, welcome to another episode of Mike's Choice 1 cooking series. Hello, and welcome to another episode. I'm Mike here. So today is going to be a cooking session. As you know, my initial YouTube videos were on food preparation, especially regards to Sri Lankan ones. And I thank those initial subscribers for joining me at that time, which made a big difference. So today also I'm going to do a similar one. And if you have seen my Facebook post on the 1st of January, I had Sri Lankan milk rice, a plate of Sri Lankan milk rice and chili paste, or as we call the Lunumiris in Sinhala. It's the Sri Lankan version of chili paste. I'm not going to do the milk rice today because it's going to be a bit of a tricky one. So I will leave it to my wife to do that at some stage. But I'm going to do the chili paste or the Lunumiris, which I can do very well. Mind you, this is accompaniment for like food like breakfast, food like the milk rice, hoppers, or even you can have it with bread, simple bread, or the other one is you can have it with some grains like kadala or the Indian stuff. You can have that with that, or else you can change this to sambol or coconut sambol. So there are various things that you can do, and hope you will enjoy this one. I know that you will enjoy this one definitely. So come and join me in the kitchen to do Lunumiris. Let's go. Here we are. So let's see what are the ingredients that you will need. Basically, you will need chili flakes. This is chili flakes. Actually, what we do is, we take the normal chili flake and grind it a little bit so that it's pretty good for our purposes. So that's the scenario. That's what we do. And bit of salt. So you can use either the table salt or even the rock salts. It doesn't matter. And bit of also the moldy fish. And what we have is end of the bottle. It's like dust, but that's good enough. And then one of the main ingredients is going to be shallots. You can either select red shallots, which is this one, or the brown shallots. We would prefer red shallots. And if you are a Sri Lankan, and you may have seen the shallots in Sri Lanka, ratulunu, but that's much smaller than what we find in Australia. So you would need a board to cut a bit of this stuff. And then the most important is the mortar and pestle. This is the traditional mortar and pestle or wangiriya done in granite. But today I'm not going to bother myself with using that. I'm going to use this one. It's a KitchenAid grinder or a food processor, and that would do the job very nicely. And you would need even a bit of lime to get the proper taste. So let's move ahead and do the job. So as I indicated, we would prefer red shallots. So I'm going to use red shallots. First is you have to peel this off and clean it, and then get it chopped so that we can start preparing stuff. So let me clean it and bring you back up to the stage. So please be with us. So you see, now I have not that cut to very fine pieces. because I'm going to use this guy. But if you are using the traditional mortar and pestle, I would recommend cutting it to smaller pieces, because then it will be easy for you to grind in that or really do the needed pounding in the mortar and pestle. So that's done. So 2 is enough for us today, and I'm going to take this off. And now we have to fill this guy and add the other ingredients. So it's not going to be a big one today, because there's no need for a big one today. I'm just preparing this to demonstrate it to you. So let's take some here we go. So we add some chili flakes to this. I'm going to add about 4, because I would love to have very strong, very spicy one. You can do it as you want. Actually, it's going to be 6 or 7 rather. That's okay. And not too much of salt, because then if you add too much of salt, you have to control your salt. That's the main thing. So I would add like maybe 2 or maybe 3. Yeah, that would be good enough for the time being. And then of course bit of paste on this one, or rather powder. But if you have pieces of Maldives fish, it's also okay. But here is the end, so I don't want to take a new packet, so that's why I'm using this one. And then it's very simple. You have to lock this guy. Is it locked? It looks like no, it's not locked. So let me lock it. Yeah, that's locked in place now. And there you go. And here we go. Switch it on, and there you go. Had you used the traditional mortar and pestle, it will take some time for you to grind it or pound it. But now here, you see, it's almost done. We have done the job really. Right? You don't have to do too much, because then it will be a sort of paste. But if you like that way, you can do that. But I would rather leave it at this stage, because that's good enough. And yeah, so that's going to be good. Yeah, see, it didn't take much time. If you want, you can do a little bit more. And of course, the one thing is, if you had done it on the traditional mortar and pestle, it would have been completely different. The taste is also going to be a little bit more better. I would rather advise, if you have a mortar and pestle, to use that. But this, I'm doing this for the convenience, and so that it is done in a shorter time. Yep, now it's done. So you can take a look. Let me show you. Here we are. You can see it. This is called the Lunumiris, or chili paste, but the Sri Lankan way, not the usual one that you find in Chinese restaurants and all. This is the chili paste, or Lunumiris. And if you add a bit of coconut scrapes to this one, it becomes then the pol sambal, or coconut sambal. You can do that as well, but I'm not going to do it today, because this is for milk rice. So let's mix it with a little bit of lime, and the complete job. Here I'm taking the things to the bowl from this plastic container, or the plastic grinder piece, and I'm doing that, I'm putting it to the bowl so that we can keep it and eat it whenever we want. That. So we need to add a little bit taste a little bit as well. That's good. Pretty good. So let me add some, as I told you, bit of lime. Only thing is, after you add lime, you shouldn't use a metal spoon. You have to use something different. I think we can add a bit more. Lime, that's not going to be enough. That's actually I used the piece I had, but let's use a new one. This is lime that we find in Australia, and I know that we had similar lime in Sri Lanka some time back. Nowadays I do see very, very small lime. I don't know what's the reason. So that's the one that I have cut and used. So this is what I recommend using if you, after adding the lime, because this is a spoon with a prepared with a coconut shell. This piece is coconut shell. Yeah, we got it from Sri Lanka. And of course, customs are good enough to understand when you use a coconut shell, there's no harm in bringing it in. So you can bring this sort of a thing in, but you have to declare when you come to Australia. One more thing is, when you taste after adding lime, see whether you need a bit more salt. If so, you can add to taste. And also the spiciness you can change, but for that you need to add more of the shallots, and even you can make it to a paste, like a pasty one, but our guys prefer when you have pieces of shallots that you can feel, not the paste. So it depends on personal interest, personal choice. So do whatever you want. You have that freedom when you do this sort of a thing. Enjoy. Hey, this is how it would look if you make it with more onions. So it's a bit more sort of, pasty. So grounded a little bit more than what I did earlier. This is also Lunumiris or chili paste, Sri Lankan style. Yeah, some people will like this way. It's more juicy. Yes, I was talking about pal sambal or coconut sambal. This is what happens when you add coconut to the Lunumiris part of the story. It becomes like this. Of course, what we have used here is desiccated coconut. If you have fresh scraped coconut, that would be much better, much tastier. That's what we have it in Sri Lanka usually. But in this part of the world, in Australia also, or in other countries also, you may be able to find some frozen scraped coconuts, or you can get a real coconut and scrape it, use a scraper to scrape it and prepare this. It will be wonderful. It will be a good one to have even with rice. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed this part as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the Sri Lankan chili paste making session, and hope you will go and do it and let me know as to how it goes. Thank you very much for joining, and let's join in another video on a different kind later on. Stay with us. Please subscribe, like and share with your friends, and also tell them to subscribe us.